I mean, you'd have to ask him that. I think there's a lot of stuff.
I was coming to you, Mr. Abram.
Yeah.
What is it that you feel that John could do better?
Well, he's doing very well. I mean, there's nothing to...
What about time spent at home?
Time, as much as possible, because today's compulsions of work is such that nobody can give that much of time to everyone. But nevertheless, he gives time. Fortunate, I'm singularly fortunate that we all work together in the same building.
You work in the same building?
Same building.
Okay.
On the same floor. He has an office on one side, I have an office on the other side. So we walk into each other's office and, we have that kind of an interactive.
But what about time at home? Do you feel that,
At home, because he stays separately, my younger son stays separately, but we all meet
regularly?
Regularly.
You do find the time?
Yeah, I try and find the time. So I always go for food in his cabin because he's got some dry fruits here, there. So I just go keep eating something and I walk out. I need to eat 24/7.
Really?
Yeah.
I look like the one who eats 24/7, never mind. but when he chose an unconventional career, Mr. Abram, when he did an MBA, I asked him this question, I want to double check with you. He chose an unconventional career, took up modeling. How did you react to that?
Listen, actually in life, we all plan something, but we end up somewhere else.
Sorry, I didn't see you here.
We all plan something for our own lives,
right.
But we end up somewhere else.
Right.
I came here after my BSc to work in a pharmaceutical company as a chemist probably.
Okay.
By default, I landed up in architecture college and I became an architect. And I have known doctors who have qualified and gone into computers and So you can never say what you become. The most important thing in life is to do whatever you do it passionately, you do it with absolute sincerity.
Yeah, that's all. Model, how did you react to that immediately?
Well, it was just fluke. It was just a chance that, some model didn't come to his office. He was an advertising concern. And they said, "Sala, tu to chikna hai na, khade raho." Like that he became a model. His friends forced him into modeling. And after that, he never looked back.
You please don't come to any producer's office when I am not available and you'll say, "Arey, tumko bahut achhe dad," I'll lose out on role, Suddenly you can change careers.
So that's how. Life, it is like that, there's nothing to.
Mr. Abram, what does this day mean to you? This concept, Johnny Walker Blue Label coming up with this wonderful concept, such an emotional concept of date with dad. What does it mean to you?
It's a fantastic concept because, today's world, one of the most important things that children should learn, youngsters, I would say young adults who are working and who are trying to build up their own career, is that they ought to remember that they have to give some time to their parents. And there's nothing like being together. That's how it has to be. That's all.
I think that's so true. John was talking with me outside and he said, I would ideally like to spend a lot more time at home with you. But I know of a lot of youngsters who don't spend time with their parents when they're doing nothing at all. John is out there making a career for himself, doing so fantastically well, as a model, as an actor, as a producer, and now he's, with his football league and, a busy man and still finds time. I think that's completely fantastic. And it just goes to prove, all that you may have taught him and all that you want him to be, he has proved you right and he makes you proud, as he makes all of us proud. So big hand for Mr. John Abram and Mr. Abram.
Thank you.
Superb.